Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a nice start to your weekend here. Got a full slate of games here, 16 matchups. Should be a fun one. Before I get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. Getting pretty close to 5K subs, which is unreal. So keep up the support. I love it. Go and check out all my links in the description below. Really good time to hop into the Discord if you guys are a lifelong supporter of the channel. Good place to go hang out. And check out all my links. If you guys aren't already subscribed with a bookie, got really good offers with Bovada and BetUS and My Bookie. Only 3 bookies I really use on a daily basis. So go ahead and check all of those out. And yeah, gonna hop right into it here. 16 matchups, starting with the Seattle Mariners versus the New York Yankees. Pitching for the Mariners is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 3.75. He's 10-5. Pitching for the Yankees is Andrew Heaney with an ERA of 5.42. He's 6-8. The Yankees opening up as the favorite at minus 185. Seattle plus 175 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Flexen, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. For Heaney, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, I'm going to take Seattle here. Seattle plus 1.5. I don't really like Andrew Heaney on the mound here. Seattle's looked pretty solid in this series. Kept it close here. Don't know if I want to pay minus 185 for this Yankees team. Gonna roll until the Yankees can rack up a bunch of wins here. Maybe I'll get my confidence back in them. But tough Seattle team here. I do like flexing on the mound here. Gonna take Seattle plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Chicago Cubs. Pitching for the White Sox is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 2.49. He's 8-5. Pitching for the Cubs is Adbert Alzolay with an ERA of 4.85. He's 4-11. The White Sox opening up as favorites at minus 200. Cubs plus 185 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Rodon, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. For Alzolay, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, I like the Cubs here. White Sox and the Yankees are 2 of my least favorite good teams now. They really let you down when they're big favorites, and they really don't show up when they're big favorites some games. And they haven't been playing that well in their last 10 games here. Not looking too great. Cubs aren't that great either here, but I think they can keep it close here. I'm going to take the Cubs plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 4.57. He's 8-5. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Robbie Ray with an ERA of 3.04. He's 9-5. Toronto opening up as the favorite at minus 163. Boston plus 153 with the over-under at 7. The last start for Pivetta, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. For Ray, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, this is really a matchup. Boston's just kind of been slumping here. Not a lot of wins in their last 10 here. Toronto, on the other hand, racking up a bunch of wins here. I like Robbie Ray on the mound. Can't trust the Red Sox currently. I do like them for the most of the season, but can't trust them. Really good value for the Red Sox, but I'm going to keep rolling with the Blue Jays here. Next matchup, we have the New York Mets versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 2.68. He is 1-1. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 1.25. He's 4-3. The Mets opening up as slight favorites at minus 107. Philly minus 103 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Megill, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. For Suarez, he's 1-0. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 1 strikeout. basically a pick'em scenario here. Two pitchers that have been pretty solid for both ball teams here. I think I'm going to take the Phillies plus 1.5. It's looking like a lot of really good underdog plus 1.5 value here. And yeah, that's where we're going to go, Phillies. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for Oakland is Cole Irvin with an ERA of 3.50. He's 7-10. Don't know who's pitching for the Rangers. Be sure to check that out. One that does get released. Oakland opening up as big favorites at minus 238. Texas plus 190 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Irvin, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, this is the series. I'm probably going to take Oakland every time. Hard to trust this Rangers team. Just absolutely horrible. Just not scoring the ball well at all here. Not getting hardly any runs here. Good series for Oakland to rack up some wins. I'm going to take the A's. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Pitching for Tampa Bay is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 3.62. He's 5-4. Pitching for the Orioles is Spencer Watkins with an ERA of 3.81. He's 2-2. Tampa Bay opening up as favorites at minus 200. Baltimore plus 170 with the over-under at 10. The last start for McClanahan, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. For Watkins, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, I like Tampa Bay here. Not entirely comfortable taking the Orioles here. Really good plus money if you do believe in them, but I just like the way Tampa Bay has been playing here. I like Shane on the mound. Going to roll with Tampa Bay. Next matchup, we have, I forgot to mention, we do have a doubleheader. It is the Boston Red Sox versus the Blue Jays. I didn't recognize that until now. So this looks like this is game 2 of the doubleheader. Pitching for the Red Sox is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 2.45. He's a 0-2. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 3.31. He's 8-5. Toronto opening up as the favorite at minus 150. Boston plus 140 with the over-under at 7. The last start for Houck, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. For Barrios, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, Barrios looked really good in his first game with Toronto last game since being traded to the Blue Jays. Been really good all season as well. I think I'm going to take Toronto in Game 1 and Game 2 in this doubleheader. Next matchup with the Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Indians. Pitching for Detroit is Tyler Alexander with an ERA of 4.77. He's 1-1. Pitching for Cleveland is Eli Morgan with an ERA of 6.75. He's 1-3. Cleveland opening up as the favorite at minus 125. Detroit plus 115 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Alexander, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. For Morgan, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. I think this is a pretty good value for Detroit here. Eli hasn't been that reliable all season for the Indians. Could be a game where Detroit gets the bats going and racks up some runs against this Cleveland team here. I'm going to take Detroit plus 1.5. All right, next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Houston Astros. Pitching for the Twins is Michael Pineda with an ERA of 3.89. He's 4-6. Pitching for the Astros is Luis Garcia with an ERA of 3.40. He's 7-6. Houston opening up as the favorite at minus 180. Minnesota plus 170 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Pineda, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. For Garcia, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, I'm still going to keep on rocking with the Astros. Hard to trust for me to take value with the Twins, because I know if I do go the Twins, Houston's just going to bring out the bats and just put up over 10 runs and just destroy this Twins team. Hard to trust the Twins team, knowing, they are capable of beating this team, but it's hard to just judge when they're going to get that win. Did win that first game. Gonna roll with the Astros. Lewis coming off a bad game on the mound. I don't think he has a bad one here. Taking the Astros. Next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Cincinnati Reds. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 7.05. He's 3-8. Pitching for the Reds is Vladimir Gutierrez with an ERA of 4.39. He's 6-3. Cincinnati opening up as the favorite at -180. Pittsburgh +170 with the over-under at 10. The last start for Keller, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. For Gutierrez, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, going to roll with the Reds here. Mitch Keller has not been good on the mound this season. Definitely feel like a lot of runs are going to happen in this game for the Reds. Going to stick with Cincinnati here. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 2.33. He is 7-6. Currently don't know who's pitching for the Giants. Be sure to check that out when that does get released. These weekend games are always kind of iffy. Usually Saturday and Sunday, a lot of pitching question marks. That's just what I've noticed for the whole season. So the weekends are always kind of crazy in the pitching department. Milwaukee opening up as the favorite at -152. San Francisco +120 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Woodruff, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. I'm going to stick with the Brewers here. I don't know. I think it's just a good matchup for them in this series. Don't hate the Giants. Really good team here. Decent plus money for the Giants here, but I'm going to stick with the Brewers. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitching for the Royals is Brad Keller with an ERA of 5.64. He's 7-10. Pitching for the Cardinals is Kwang Kim with an ERA of 3.31. He's 6-6. St. Louis opening up as the favorite at -162. Kansas City +152 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Keller, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. For Kim, he's 0-1. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 0 strikeouts. Not excited about this matchup here. I think I'm going to roll with the Royals here. Kim coming off a bad game, giving up 5 runs. Keller's been pretty average, nothing crazy. But I don't really know if it's worth it laying -162 on this St. Louis team. I'm going to take the Royals +1.5 here. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the Atlanta Braves. Pitching for the Nationals is Josiah Gray with an ERA of 4.85. He's 0-0. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 3.61. He's 10-4. Atlanta opening up as the favorite at -200. Washington +185 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Gray, he is 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. For Morton, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Another matchup I'm not really excited for. Atlanta getting insane value at -200 again here. I think this is a good spot for a nice little upset here for the Nationals. Not much of a pitching advantage here, really. Going to roll with Washington +1.5 here. Next matchup, we have the Miami Marlins versus Colorado Rockies. Pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 6.70. He's 3-4. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 4.04. He's 8-6. Colorado opening up as the favorite at -139. Miami +129 with the over-under at 10.5. The last start for Luzardo, he is 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. For Gomber, he's 0-1. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 4 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Really not excited about this matchup here. Neither pitcher pitching really great here. Both pitchers giving up, a lot of runs here. I just feel like I trust, not even that I trust, I just feel like I like the Rockies more. I don't know if that's insane, but I'm going to take the Rockies here. Miami, very questionable. Not the best hitting team in the MLB, that's for sure. I think I'm going to roll with the Rockies here, but not super excited about it. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Diego Padres. Pitching for Arizona is Taylor Widener with an ERA of 5.05. He's 1-1. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 3.48. He is 7-6. The Padres opening up as the favorite at -260. Arizona plus 233 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Widener, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. For Darvish, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. Yeah, I love the Padres here. I love Yu Darvish on the mound. Tough spot for Arizona here. I'm going to stick with the Padres. Then the last matchup on the board, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitching for the Angels is Jamie Barria with an ERA of 4.12. He's 2-0. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 3.40. He's 13-3. Dodgers opening up as the favorite at -240. LA plus 205 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Barria, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. For Urias, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. A tough matchup here. Dodgers getting really insane value against this Angels team. Barria has actually been really solid on the mound for the Angels. I am going to roll with the Dodgers here. I just think in the middle of the series, is when the Dodgers actually start playing pretty well. And, Julio's been really great on the mound this season. Going to take the Dodgers here, but it would not surprise me if the Angels win outright. Plus 205, really good value for a straight-up money line play. But I'm going to stick with the Dodgers. And that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.